Welcome everyone to HueFin News. Today is July 25th, 2019, where we just don't talk about the current news. We see where the news is going to go according to the price charts, and we're showing it to you the relatively easy way. We're going to talk about Tron today, and if Justin Sun is bad for Tron. Okay, it has been a complete debacle going on with this gentleman for the last couple of days for his lunch with Warren Buffett. And now it has done a complete 360 regarding how hard he was marketing this event versus to an apology today. And the question is he still a good fit for Tron? And we're going to talk about that momentarily. But as always, we definitely want to remind you, if you support our channel, make sure that you go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Like the video, and as well, go ahead and share it, because we're giving you all the news according to the charts based off of the articles that we come across to make sure that the actual market feels the same way. I don't know if you guys understand this or not, but the market places their mentality on the price charts. So we're going to look at this event that has just occurred over Tron and Justin Sun going to have lunch with Warren Buffett, and how it did not play out that way. And we want to see if the market actually felt a certain way about that, and you'll tell once we look at the price charts. So now let's get started. Okay, this article came out today with the title, Tron'S Son apologizes to regulators for over marketing Buffett lunch. Now I'm here to tell you now that Justin Sun is not a bad fit for Tron, and we're going to give you our reasons on this video. There's nothing wrong with marketing, even over marketing, for your brand. The question is that something occurred over the last couple of days that would make him come on a social media platform and apologize for over marketing. When you're trying to get your brand, your product, your service out in the marketplace, you're supposed to over market. There's nothing wrong with that. So what really occurred the last couple of days for Tron? He issued a public apology on social media about him hyping the Warren Buffett lunch. Isn't that what all fighter promoters do? Everyone hypes up events, concerts, sporting events. So why he can't hype up an event with Warren Buffett? I mean, normally those type of lunch events with Warren Buffett is dead and mundane and sedated. You have a young gentleman right here, Justin Sun, to come through and actually put some emphasis and some light on this lunch with Warren Buffett, because he had a goal for this lunch, and it was to convince Warren that cryptocurrency is viable, it has utility, and it's going to revolutionize the world. He published a letter on a social media platform called Weibo in China, where he says, sincerely apologizes to the public, the media, officials, and regulatory authorities for his over marketing actions, especially with his recent publicizing of a highly anticipated charity lunch with billionaire investor Warren Buffett. Now, seemingly, when you look at a lot of these cryptocurrency articles, a lot of these companies picked up on Justin Sun inviting many notable people to this lunch. It seemed like every day Justin Sun was inviting somebody to go to lunch with him and Warren. Almost every article every day came out with something about that. Now, his intention, this is what he said, of having the lunch with Buffett was because of my admiration for him and my enthusiasm for charity. It was simple, but also with self-interest to promote the blockchain industry and my project. That's what he wanted to do, promote cryptocurrency and Tron. but by my immature, naive, and impulsive conducts with my big mouth have turned it into an out of control and failed over marketing hype and led to a significant series of unexpected consequences. Do you think he would have felt the same way if he would have had the lunch with Warren and he didn't have to call it off? Sun didn't specify which regulators he was talking about in his social media letter, but he did mention the term regulator 13 times in that letter. So he spoke to somebody, or somebody has gotten to him and told him something. Hence why the letter came out. Now, this is something else that a lot of people don't understand what's going on, because after he announced that he was not having lunch with Warren Buffett, media outlets in China were saying that Justin Sun had been on China's border control list, even though he live streamed himself on the land called San Francisco. Now, considering this debacle marketing situation, he's going to focus his time on Tron. He's going to take all the effort spent on publicity and go back to technology development. And he's going to minimize his appearance in the public to contemplate the over marketing issue. Now, do you think that's a good thing for him to do? Because seemingly he's the face of Tron. I really haven't seen too many other people, spokesperson for Tron, except for him. So if he takes a back seat on the marketing of his currency, do you think that's going to have an effect on price? Could that be the reason why the market in Tron in fact did move to the downside? It's very possible. And we'll look at the price charts to see if that's the case. But all in all, I really don't see anything detrimental to what he's done. I don't think he is not bad for Tron. Matter of fact, I think he's literally what Tron needs, because due to his efforts and his abilities and him being the face of Tron has granted him notoriety, a platform, and a place to where he can continue his influence in the world about cryptocurrencies. And I want to show you this right here. This is a website, DApp Rankings. It's a DeFi Radar to show you all the decentralized applications on these blockchains, i.e. Ethereum, EOS, Tron, IOST, Loom, and Ontology. Okay, so I just wanted to focus at, by the efforts of Justin Sun and other people, that there are all these applications on the Tron protocol. It's literally 8 pages. When you come all the way down here to the very last one, 392 applications are created. I'm not going to say that they're being utilized, because you can tell right here, these last couple of ones, that there's zeros across the board. But people are utilizing this protocol for Tron. So that's a positive thing. Okay. Maybe this one kind of got overextended, but in actuality, I think a lot of people wanted to see him have lunch with Warren Buffett and to come out with some positive news, to see Warren Buffett actually accept cryptocurrencies. That's the focus that many people are looking at in Tron. All right. So now let's take a look at the price chart and see how the market felt about this news. So the last time we did our video for Tron, you can tell, was right here on the 21st of July, and obviously you can tell what we expected, and we did hit our price target in the market in Tron. Not hard to see, not hard to understand. We would have gotten us 8.73% profit in the market without causing you any confusion. And even where we are now, 16.37% from the day of the 21st of July when we did our last video. So again, very easy to understand and see that you're able to predict price movement without any confusion. Let's get rid of it. Now let's talk. All right, let me zoom out real quick, and I want to show you how the market in Tron could be making higher lows in the long term. Okay, so we're going to start right here towards the ending of November 2018, and you can bring it right there to where the market came and held support. Is this the trend that Tron is making? Or are we holding this consolidational trading range right here? Decision will be made relatively soon. Okay, I'm going to hold this one here because I want us to use this as our gauge as we see the market in Tron trade out in the future. And right now, we're still anticipating to see lower prices. Weakness is being seen on the daily price chart right here on the 3-hour bars. We're still getting some indications of weakness. I don't see that much weakness though, so that should be a relief for a lot of the people who admire Tron. .024 is where the resistance area for the market in Tron is going to be. I would TP the market though right here around .022. That's a pretty good area to where the market seems to be able to hold some strength. Okay, but ultimately I would like to hold some support right around that particular area as well. Okay, trend is still weakness. The market in Tron has a lot of price bars that is giving us indications of weakness, so we're still expecting this market in Tron to move lower. TP .0225 or .02. Now granted, this 3-hour bar with this enormous amount of volume, we still did not capitalize on. It tells you that the prospect of us coming all the way back down to the support line or even this ascending line is still in play. Okay, so keep your eyes open on that as we see the market trade in the future in Tron. There you go. Nice, simple, and easy to see and understand. Now the only thing that we need to play out, the only thing that we need to do now is to let the market play out. We have our expectations. This is what we're expecting the market to do. Now give us your comments about Tron. Is it a buy yet, or is it still weakness going to endure, or do you think Justin Sun is bad for Tron, or do you feel like we do? We don't think he did anything wrong by over marketing his brand and his cryptocurrency. Make sure y'all maintain your profitability, and before you go, if you want to have access to the only place that is allowing you to accumulate Bitcoin the easy way, check us out at our website, HueFinancial.com.